Remember when I said on Twitter, guys, I'm about to be ultra rich and famous in a month, and you guys are gonna accuse me of some crazy shit? And then, like, in a month and a half, I rocket. Like, I even do other predictions, and I rocket to the top, bro. That's not like an accident, bro. Like, the law of attraction. There's so much fake stuff about it online, but that shit is so real if you know what you're doing. If you know how to molecularly change thought into feeling and get sensation through that, it's especially if you can paint images in your head easily, that you will skyrocket into success. This is what 50 Cent talked about years ago. A lot of people understand this, and you're doing it whether you like it or not. So people will say it's witchcraft. You're doing it. Like, even it's from, this is all taken from the Bible, where believe you'll have it and it shall be yours. Like, it's all from the Bible, but nobody has the methods. Like, certain methods, there's certain methods that the only successful people will tell you this, but if you're broke, your mindset's broke. That's the fact.
Jet donated $5.
It doesn't matter the
Born
country you're in.
February 21st.
But if I could meet one person and talk to them about not magic, but magnetism, which is what it really is, magnum, it would be Jung. I think Jung has the best grasp of what Plato and all those guys who made the unconscious conscious by tapping into these astral genius states. He has like the best shit on that stuff. Yeah, basically it's changing the molecular status of your thoughts into feelings. That's when you get sensation, and that's how people get so magnetic with the law of attraction. Like, oh,
If you had garbage numbers, how would beat that, or would you just apply time to make someone else grow?
no, that's stupid as that's like spinning your tires. You apply the right partnerships for them. Stupid. You could apply time to KFC all day. Are you gonna grow? You're gonna work at KFC and, like, are you, bro? You need better. You need synergistic numbers around you, like my team. I think it's better if I just write a book, right? If I write a book and yeah, because I know it's like from like 1,000 pages of magnetism that I've read, it only takes 10 pages to know how the law of attraction works, and it's so tricky when you realize, like, you guys are negative, I'm negative. You guys have anger issues. Some of you, I have anger issues. If you have any negativity or anger issues, this stuff, you're gonna hate it. Like, it's, but once you get down to it, you'll be like Zherka in January, February, and March, which is more money that I made in all of last year. And last year I made good money, but I know what I'm doing, bro. I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm not like these guys who put makeup on like Convi and go live. When I go live, it's bread time. It's always bread time. I'm always bread mode. And yeah, a lot of people don't like it because they're like, bro, for years you did free content. Now you're like, bro, if it's free content, my thoughts are everywhere. When you book me, I'm right here.
If you're not evolving, you're as good as dead. The God of the Bible is pro-life and humanity.
Exactly.
The best application of your negative feelings is to either start a business or hit the gym.
It's motion, it's being active. So even if gym doesn't pay you, the activity will pay you through the law of attraction, right? Yeah, same with showering. Like, there's ethereal kind of substance when you're dirty and you don't shower that is spiritually going to hold you back. You have to shower, be fit. This stuff is like a spiritual component. It's throughout all religions too. I know it's so weird to think like being extra clean, it brings you more, but it does. Like, you gotta look good for God. It's not just germs. It's like a mental fatigue that happens when you're not moving. And the last guy talking about Bitcoin, I would never say property over anything else if you don't have flow. If you have, like, if you said, Zherka, make $100,000 in a month, that's really easy for me. That's maybe 3 days working a week. Easy. I already got my feet going. I already got motion. But if I couldn't do that, I would never play the risky game of Bitcoin over property. But if you've got flow, if you know for the rest of your life you've got flow, money's always coming in, oh, go all Bitcoin. Don't be a pussy, bro. Unless you're losing hair and getting stressed and nervous. Stress makes you less magnetic, meaning you're not going to be as successful. So, yeah. But if you make money, a lot of money, easily, why not just play the Bitcoin game? And like I'll tell you this, bro. I would never say 100% you're gonna not regret it, but it's looking like the world's going digital, especially after the biometric data they got from stuff. Like everything's going electric, bro. And uh, even governments are allowing it. You look at China, the future. Bitcoin is the future for sure, right? Or I'm gonna 1/10 my net worth. But I don't care because I could go back to working 7 days a week and just pull in a bunch of bread. Let's go, pal. I'm making a way. I know who's Drake. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about rap, bro. Like, I just like when you guys say you know so much about this stuff. I don't look into the rappers. I just listen to music sometimes because I worked in nightclubs. But if I didn't work in nightclubs, I would be listening to Beethoven. My true love is Beethoven. I'm not even joking. I listen to classical music. Bro, you can't make bread listening to rap. That's just the truth. Like, there's one guy doing it and a billion followers. It's harmonics, bro. You got to put yourself in a frequency where you don't believe you are that person. Like, it's very weird. Zherka listen to classical. So I go, who am I? Am I a fucking rich dude? And then money starts coming my way. But if I listen to rap, I feel like I'm in the broke days when I was a dealer. This guy's
Jung's
rich.
idea of individuation requires the analysis of the lower nature of man, which can only be done when one accepts those aspects. Would you say Crowley was on the verge of coming to the realization he was to transmute it into his house?
Well, Jung is talking about integrating the shadow and subconscious into the conscious mind, the solar state. So it's going through a funnel. Whereas Crowley is not making the subconscious conscious. The conscious is disappearing while he's doing ceremonial drug pharmakia magic. So it's just the pure chaos coming out. Jung's is very calculated, like very intelligent. And remember, Jung says you talk to the devil, you make peace with him, but you don't make a deal with him. Yeah, you don't let him dominate you. All is mental. Your whole reality is mental, right? That's why if you just get up and go to the gym, in a few weeks, your life starts walking away from depression because it's about motion. It's not about actually winning in life. It's just about being the river and not the lake. That's it, right? Goggins understands that very well. Like he's very, he's awesome actually. Can't take away from him. He's extreme too. I've been extreme my whole life to the point where it kind of hurts me to be extreme. But you guys are not extreme enough. Like get those tires going, bro. Bro, whether you are working or not working, you're gonna be mentally fatigued either way. At least get paid for it. If you don't have a job, you're mentally fatigued. It's the same thing, bro. At least one has this whole feeling of reward. Like, oh, I did something. I'm going the right direction. Like if you had a journal and wrote down your unemployed days, you're more exhausted unemployed doing it nothing than you are working 7 days a week construction, right? When I was in construction, I wasn't depressed until I couldn't get another job. Then I did get.
There is no getting rid of addiction. There is only getting better addictions. The addictive personality is a superpower. When you channel it into something positive, you become unstoppable. Obsession always wins.
I mean, when you look at studies of hypnotherapy and the subconscious and how people just fix themselves very quick off, it's like 70-80% success rate. You just got to talk to yourself. Once you go through that darkness, you can quit anything. The problem is a dry quitter. So if you quit all substances and you just do nothing, then your life just sucks and you're sober, right? And you compare it to when you're in motion and high and drunk and blah, blah. But yeah, you need new addictions that are positive. You got to be addicted to hard work, bro. And you know what's funny is I've never met a man that I asked them, if you could do whatever you want to do, would you work hard at it? And I think every man has said yes. But if you ask a woman that, they go still no. They don't want to work hard. Like, bro, men want to work hard. Yeah. So I don't know why people are shy of this. Work hard in the gym, work hard with your money, work hard with your career, work hard with everything, man. And yeah. And if it feels like you're spinning your tires, it's because you're negative. If you're positive and working hard, what did Tyson say? Do things that you hate like you love them. That is the key to magneticism, right? And you'd be surprised at how faking it till you make it is like, oh, I'm just going to be happy studying. I'm just going to be happy. Eventually, you are happy studying, right? You just got to, don't do that thing where you're pushing an elastic band. Just be in the moment. I mean, there's a million channels that do it wrong, that talk about soul urge and emotion number and your capital T letter number. They're all wrong. Just go audiobook Pythagoras. Go start there. You don't need me. You don't have to hire me. You start there. And once you realize that all is number, every archetypal phenomena, every packaged thought, even emotions, life gets scary easy, bro. In a good way. It's like you start noticing numbers. You start noticing. You're not obsessing over signs, but the synchronicity of life is the sweet butter to keep you going. So, yeah. And only do it for positive things. If you look at numbers for funerals and stuff like that, you'll go mad, because there's, in the dualistic nature, there's two forces and you can't feed both, right? You definitely can't. This is a free will choice of two choices, but we know the right answer. Okay, the right answer is, sounds gay, but everything is electricity and magnetism, and men are electric, women are magnetic, and you need to be electric, in motion. You've got to be doing stuff. That's why I get most of my guys to start their career, and I know it's not going to be their career, but who they become through starting, that's what we want to see.
How do you master magnetism without reaching non-duality, and ultimately a Luciferian philosophy?
Just follow the Bible, bro. The Bible tells you how to get what you want from God. Like, even material things. Whatever you want. But remember, every time you do it, take 2 steps forward in morality. Let's go, pal. Right? You should end up being a more moral person.
Josiah